On May 4, 2025, President Trump made a shocking announcement. He declared his intention to reopen Alcatraz Federal Penitentiary. This infamous prison sits on an island near San Francisco. Trump made his announcement on Truth Social. He wants to use the prison for the most ruthless and violent criminals. This plan, reported by major news outlets like the BBC and CNN, is being explored by the Bureau of Prisons. Trump believes in law, order, and justice. He sees Alcatraz as a strong symbol of these principles. Trump's idea has sparked both intrigue and outrage. Many remember Alcatraz as a brutal and inescapable prison. It housed some of America's most notorious criminals. The idea of it reopening in the 21st century is chilling. Trump's supporters praise his bold vision. They argue that a revitalized Alcatraz would serve as a powerful deterrent against crime. They believe it could restore law and order to a nation grappling with unrest. However, critics argue that reopening Alcatraz is impractical and even barbaric. The debate over Alcatraz is about more than just one prison. It reflects deep divisions in American society. These divisions are about punishment, justice, and the role of government. This is a story about history, politics, and the enduring power of a place called The Rock. Alcatraz Island is located in the chilly waters of San Francisco Bay. The island has a long and storied past. It was once a military fort in the 1850s. In the early 20th century, it became a military prison. Then, in 1934, it was transformed into a federal penitentiary. This is what made it infamous. Alcatraz was designed to be inescapable. Strong currents and frigid waters surrounded the island. Inside, it operated under a strict maximum security, minimum privilege policy. This made it a prison within a prison. Its walls housed some of America's most notorious criminals. Al Capone, the notorious gangster, spent time at Alcatraz. George Machine Gun Kelly, another infamous criminal, was also incarcerated there. James Whitey Bulger, a powerful crime boss, also served time on the island. These names are synonymous with organized crime, violence, and the dark underbelly of American society. The stories of Alcatraz's inmates and their audacious escape attempts have captivated the public imagination for decades. Books, movies, and documentaries have all tried to capture the chilling reality of life on the Rock. Alcatraz has become a symbol of America's struggle with crime and punishment. It serves as a stark reminder of the consequences of a life outside the law. In 1963, Alcatraz closed its doors. Attorney General Robert Kennedy made the decision. The prison was expensive to run. It cost nearly 3 times more than other federal prisons. The infrastructure was also crumbling. The island's isolation, once its greatest strength, had become its biggest weakness. After its closure, Alcatraz took on a new life. In 1969, a group of Native American activists occupied the island. Their occupation lasted for 19 months. This event drew attention to the plight of Native Americans in the United States. It became a symbol of their struggle for recognition and rights. In 1973, Alcatraz opened to the public. It became part of the Golden Gate National Recreation Area. Today, it attracts over 1.4 million visitors annually. People come from all over the world to see this infamous prison. They want to learn about its history and its notorious inmates. Alcatraz was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1986. This recognized its significance in American history. It serves as a reminder of a time when the United States grappled with crime and social unrest. It is a place where history comes alive, offering visitors a glimpse into a dark and fascinating chapter of the American story. Trump's proposal to reopen Alcatraz has been met with resistance. Critics include politicians, historians, and prison experts. They point to the numerous challenges of such an endeavor. The biggest concern is cost. Historical data shows that Alcatraz was expensive to run. It cost significantly more than other prisons. Current estimates suggest that reopening it would be even more costly. Some experts believe the cost per inmate could exceed $500,000 per year. This would be significantly higher than the $120,000 to $164,000 per year it costs to house inmates in other federal prisons. Former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has criticized Trump's proposal. She called it not a serious one. Pelosi emphasized Alcatraz's current role as a national park. She also highlighted its importance as a tourist attraction. The debate over Alcatraz highlights the challenges of dealing with the past. It also raises questions about how to deal with criminals in the present. While the idea of reopening Alcatraz may appeal to some, The practical and ethical implications are significant. As the debate continues, one thing is certain. Alcatraz, the Rock, continues to captivate the public imagination. It serves as a stark reminder of America's complex relationship with crime, punishment, and redemption.